What'd you need help set up with?
Audio.
Did you get it done? Oh,
Yeah, I did. I in fact did not get it done.
want to see something really impressive?
Uh,
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna load it up and then I'm gonna screen share, and you're gonna guess what it is. Okay?
I already started the stream. Just so you're aware.
Oh, well that's fine.
It's only
Nobody else is here.
capturing. I only have it set to capture our cameras, so I pop out the window and it's only capturing our cameras.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna switch between scenes for cameras and
You gonna upload it to a YouTube video?
it's no,
To
it's
your
live
YouTube?
streaming on YouTube.
Oh, it's live streaming on YouTube, so it just gets uploaded afterwards.
Yep, it's a lot easier that way.
That is a lot easier that way.
I don't know what my audio sounds like though.
You sound fine.
In the stream.
Oh, all right. Hold on.
So I was gonna open it, but I kind of shared the link with myself.
All right. Guess what? Guess where this is? What game this is? Like, fuck. What?
This is what?
You know how like Unreal Engine and Unity and stuff. Guess what? Guess what this game's running on?
This is what? What? Is that a Roblox symbol in the top left?
Yes, this is Roblox.
I'm sorry, Web.
The enemy captured Beta.
That's
The enemy captured Charlie.
that's wild. Anyway.
I know you wouldn't have expected Roblox to be able to do this. Like,
No, I wouldn't have.
We captured Alpha.
like, that's insane.
Oh, I don't want to sign in, do I? Frick, how do I?
It's insane. Like the gun. Hold on, I'll show you. I'll show you the gun customization too. Whenever it decides to be here.
How do I?
Yeah, look at this.
How do I share this? Oh, there it is. Like, I need to share it with myself.
You can change like every individual thing on the gun. The reticle, the stock.
That's very impressive.
You're telling me.
Oh,
This is, yeah, like, I'm just like so impressed. The default rifle.
how loud is it? Oh, you can't hear me at all. Oh, dang.
Oh, in the recording?
Yeah.
You would think that this is Call of Duty or something.
Okay. Oh, that's much better. Unfortunately, Mike, you might have to deal with that as well. Not sure.
It's just loud.
Yeah, I upped the gain on the microphone itself.
Oh, yeah, that would do her. You're not distorted, so that's good.
Yeah, but I'm much louder than everyone else.
Probably a good thing.
That's better. Okay, here we go. I have my earbud in as I'm. Doesn't stay still. I have my earbud in as I'm watching my own live stream on my phone to get the audio right. It's a fun time.
I'm better than everybody. Not really. I'm pretty bad, but
Okay. I just accidentally. Alright, how's that?
oh, I'm fucking dead. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. My teammate's clutch. I'm not dead. That's very good. It's like the same thing it was before. Fucking
Okay.
poop dog.
That. I'm gonna have to fix this camera somehow. 'Cause I don't have a really good spot for it.
Did you create a separate YouTube channel for this, or is
Yeah.
it just on like your main one?
No, I made up a separate account.
Oh, what'd you email and everything?
Yeah.
What'd you call the
I don't
channel?
remember. RPG games for now until I rename it. Maybe he'll show up. And that's everyone else.
I'll be back.
Alright, well, fancy man with your camera.
Hey man, I gotta poop.
I didn't really need to know that, but okay.
You know, with this also, I could just tune into the live stream whenever I have to use the bathroom. Well,
What's the half that you already have a wireless headset? I don't understand how.
yeah, I know, but like to see the screen, because I can't see it while also.
That's fair.
All right, I'll be back.
I'm still quieter. Oh. Yeah, maybe because the gain didn't get turned up all the way. That should be fine. I can't get my camera to stay put though. We're gonna hope that that's good and that there's no issues. And I'm gonna turn my camera off and fix it because it's being actually I probably could just fix it when it's on. Because I can put it here, but then I have like a really wide angle shot and you see all my other monitors. I have like no good way to mount my camera and it's kind of annoying.
Did you put it over your monitors?
I just put it back to where it was and not have problems. I guess I could. Assuming that the cable will cable. Okay.
Can't
You
wait for
just
the
get to
sun to
see
set.
my entire room as a background instead, so.
I mean, that's what we've been dealing with up to now.
Yeah, I've been trying to avoid it though. Stupid. Okay.
I mean, it's kind of what I have to do as well.
What the heck is this thing doing? That's okay. There goes my speaker. This is fine. Everything's fine. Nothing is going wrong. Everything is perfectly fine. Okay. All right. Oh. Why? For why?
Would now be a good time to work on the character questions you sent in for?
Oh. What?
Would now be a good time for me to work on the character questions you sent in for us?
You didn't have to do that. Those are optional.
Cool.
I saw it and sent it. I was like, if you guys want to, here you go.
So many of the things I don't have answers to.
That's okay. It was more of a, hey, if you want to.
I'll do it if I get bored.
I really want to monitor the entire stream, but I feel like I'll probably have more problems if I do. So
Do you have anyone joining on the other side just for like
me?
making sure it works? You? Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
I didn't have time to set it up because Nick didn't join yesterday, so. I have 2 different scenes for the map and such. So that's gonna be fun. I didn't get stuff out of my books. Oh shoot! I forgot, my session, my group is leveling up. And I have everyone's character sheet. So you can imagine how that would be difficult as I'm trying to run my campaign and need my books. Okay. Those are out there. No. So. That should solve that problem. Okay. Now it's just wait for Nick to come back and hope Elijah joins on time. Let's not do that. Thank you. I don't know why I pinned that. I should not have pinned that because it's going to be different every time. Yep. Okay. Alrighty. Let's go back through my notes then, shall we? Make sure I am not forgetting anything. My mouse is somewhere between my 4 different monitors. Don't ask me why I have 4, just know that there is 4. I wonder.
Did he say he was going to be late?
Yeah, I got a text saying Lex invited me to dinner. Might be late, I don't know. Which
When
is the
was
equivalent to I might be half an hour to an hour late. It's not like we have set times that we've confirmed these every week or anything.
Me and Nick could take down some gnolls by ourselves, I guess.
Let's hope. Oh, I had a really good encounter. I have a really good encounter planned. And then Devin was like, I don't think I'm a join. And I was like, you're going to say what now? They kind of banked on your sneak attack damage. Out of curiosity. It doesn't show me on the thing. I have to open it on my phone.
What are you trying to do?
Just, oh, you'll be fine. Oh, wait, no. You might be fine.
What is that supposed to mean?
I'm looking at your passive scores.
Huh?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, I didn't hear anything.
That's okay. It wasn't really that important.
No, I'm gonna go back to playing Roblox until he gets here.
He might be late. I'm gonna start without him. I told him we're starting without him.
Okay. Like, are we gonna wait 5 or 10 minutes after the time?
How long will your match be?
I haven't even started a match.
Oh, well, how long do they take is what I meant.
Alright, I'll just play one match. Like, probably like less than 5 minutes.
Okay. I asked him, hey, how late are you gonna be? And he goes... and proceeds to not respond.
I don't care if he has dinner plans with Lex.
The issue is she invited him.
Yeah, so he says, sorry, I can't go. I have plans. But if we could reschedule it to some other night, that'd be great.
Like
Alright,
tomorrow
Bob.
night, for instance, since he's no longer busy for tomorrow night.
Right? What's crazy, Mike, is I joined a game, got 1 kill, and then the game ended.
That was a quick game. I need to write race sports.
I think they're okay. I think it worked well, what we had going. But,
What are you talking about?
at the library.
I think that was... I think our setup was fine. I think the knowledge and know-how of said players and DMs was not. Why? It's just like it doesn't want to write on this specific type of paper. Which is basically all I have for paper, though. Oh wait, no, I have. Found it. Found it. We're good. I found it.
This match is going to take 10 minutes if we don't win before that, so.
These pens are cool and all, but they don't want to work.
Apple pen or...
It's just a magnetic pen. I don't know, I got it as a gift. But I can't get it to, like, write on paper. And I think it's because there's not a proper seal for the ink, so it, like, backs up. Because I popped off a new one, and it seemed to work just fine.
What's funny about this game is if you're losing, it just says you're behind. Get good at the game.
Is that exactly what it says?
Yeah.
Like,
Right now,
Word
right
for
now we're
word,
winning.
it tells you you're behind. Get gooder.
yeah. Right now it says dominating, easy game, don't stunt. my god. Right now it says getting crushed, skill issue. Get good.
He's on his phone. Has he said anything in our chat? No. Has he replied to me?
He's on.
He's
Oh, wait, no, he's on his
replying
phone.
to me. Still waiting for food? I'm gonna stab him. Well, Bjorn takes 10d4 necrotic damage.
How about skill issue damage?
That's one of the most annoying things I've ever heard today. And I had to go into work.
That's fair, dude. Can't argue with that one. So Josh got that computer the other day.
Yeah, he said he wanted it quickly, and I'm like, that's a dumb thing to want quickly. I would rather wait for a better one than get a garbage one now.
Well,
But
he
to
asked
each
me to
their
drive
own.
him to Walmart, so I just did, and he gave me gas money.
What?
He asked me if I could drive him to Walmart to go get it,
Seriously?
so I did, because he gave me gas money.
How much gas did it take for you to go to Walmart?
Well, I went to his house from my house, and he lives in Hubbardston, so there's that. And then we went to the bank in Carson. We went to Michigan one, and he deposited like $600 into his account so he could order online. And that because apparently it costs less online because online sales go burr.
Yep.
But so what ended up happening is it's like, oh, you bought it. It'll be ready at 3:40, and we were on
Oh, that's what he did.
we were on 57, and it was 12:40. You see the problem with that? We had to find something to do for 3 hours. So then we just went to the college and played ping pong and pool and whatnot.
Okay. All right. Is your game over yet?
4 minutes.
Once your game's over, we're starting.
Oh, okay.
Because he's waiting for the food to show up.
Like, is he at a restaurant or is he just
Yes.
like, at the house? Oh, okay. He chose the wrong.
That's why I'm upset. Is because he chose a restaurant. If they just got food together, I wouldn't have cared. But he went out to eat.
Yeah, that's a big difference.
I understand they're like dating. Big air
No,
quotes on the
I-
dating part. And normally I wouldn't care, but you already committed to something. And he's
No,
backing out
no.
of an existing commitment,
I
which is
never-
why I'm bothered.
I don't understand it at all. I would never do this.
The issue is if someone asked me to do a thing night of and I already had a commitment, I would just feel bad because I would instinctively tell them no.
No.
Because I wouldn't instinctively. I'd be like, I'm really sorry. I already said I was going to do a thing, and it'd be very rude of me to back out of said thing.
Right? I mean,
And it's less rude for me to tell you no than it is for me to back out of the thing. So I'm going to do the less rude option.
right.
Also,
don't
I
even
really
care
hate
if
it when
it's-
people do it to me, so I really try not to do it.
Yeah.
Devin has an excuse. His friend's birthday party is today, and he was literally told yesterday about it.
That's well, at least yeah, but he told you in advance.
Yeah, he told me yesterday.
What
Elijah
is it-
told
when
me in
did
advance
Elijah-
too at 5:40.
That's not advanced. Okay.
It's advanced if you think about it hard enough, and that's the only way that makes it advanced. It makes me upset. I was really upset to read that text. I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Because he said a little late, which to me meant he's going to be super late, which I obviously could tell he's super late because he's waiting for food.
I said little late, and I showed up exactly like, on time.
You logged in on time. You didn't show up because you showed up and then immediately left, and we waited another 5 minutes. So technically,
but
you
that's
weren't ready.
fine, though.
It
You
doesn't
knew I was
mean
there.
when I say when I say the time, I don't mean show up then. I mean be ready then.
All right, we won.
Congratulations. If John were here, he'd ask you if you want a cookie.
You know, it was like 450 to 20. So.
Whoa. Rip.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. Well, 2 players. Half the party's here. Alright, so I'm gonna just do a quick recap because streaming reasons, and that's the only reason. Party enters the town of Salad, meets a few people around, walks around, meets a man by the name of, or elven man by the name of Eris Wintermane. Frick, I forgot all my notes already. It's fine. It's Eris Wintermane, I believe. Yeah.
There's something.
Yep, Eris Wintermane. I don't know why I doubted that. I wrote that myself. And he basically recruits the party to go clear a gnoll infestation. And while waiting to find the gnolls, the party proceeded to find and take out a goblin encampment that was stealing from the town. And now trade routes are starting to finally settle down a little bit. People are finally able to trade. So, that takes us to where we are now, as you are now currently sleeping in your rooms. In which case, you hear a knock on your door. A very loud, kind of like rushed knock, like...
Whose door?
Whose door?
Shoot. Togath? Okay,
Yeah,
Togath. Sorry,
yeah.
I wasn't looking at... I didn't. It wasn't loading in.
Yes.
Is it-
So it's just I hear knock at door.
There's a rapid knock on your door, like a dun 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 dun.
All right. So
Togath, are you in there? It is. You recognize the voice of Eris Wintermane. Knocking
oh
on your
yeah,
door.
I was like, a shower. So I go and open the door and like, what's up?
I am very sorry to awaken you at this time in the morning, but I have found a few, and they are on their way are making their way to the town currently, and I need you guys to go intercept them. I tried that Bjorn guy and that Charles, and they weren't waking up. They weren't responding. Yeah, I need your help. And in which case, he runs off and goes banging on your door, Aaron.
Yeah, and I open the door and I get the same spiel, I assume.
Yeah.
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 Found a
Okay,
few
I
of
found a few of them. They're on their way into the town. I need you guys to go intercept them before they make their way into town, because if they got to town, there would be more people dead. And we don't want that.
I'll
Gives you a thumbs up.
with two of us.
Better than none of you.
The other two didn't respond, so I
They
guess
didn't get
we
up,
go.
dude. I don't know what you want from me. My job was to find them. I found them.
Apparently we
I-
can't handle their alcohol.
We didn't even drink that much last night. It was like one.
Oh shoot! I thought I put the cardinal directions up. They are just north of the town, a little north west. I almost said north south. A little northwest of town, out in the woods, by some old ruins. Probably by the time you get there, you'll be meeting up with them.
What kind of ruins?
Just in old parts that used to be part of the town that, like, I don't know. They're old. It's before my time. I just know that there was some ruins and yep, there were some ruins.
Already.
I'm so sorry. My brain is blanking. I had a thing for it. There was an attack at one point in time. I think. They're really old ruins that have just been forested over. A couple of people who were citizens of the town but didn't live directly in the town lived out there. But that was a while ago. I think it was a dwarf, maybe. I don't know. I never met him. He was before my time. I just heard of him from the locals. Something he did some pretty shady illegal stuff, Underdark kind of thing. Anyway, the Knolls.
Yeah, we'll head that way.
And at this point, because for the sake of brevity, that's probably not the right word. You see a very, very tired, very begrudged Bjorn open his door and be like, what did I miss? I'm role-playing him now. This is gonna go well.
We could just abandon him and have him wake up when he gets here.
No. You're gonna need 3 people.
No. All right.
Nah, he's. Did I miss anything?
Yeah, there. Wait,
Yeah,
found,
we're like Knowles.
yeah,
Oh,
found him.
found them? Like all of them, or some of them?
Some of them.
Like some of them. Let's go.
Let's go. So I'm assuming you guys just head off.
Yep.
Yeah, we
Alright.
head to the northwest, whatever.
Okay. As you enter the woods, you go decently far. You're traveling for a good 30 minutes as you are walking through these woods. It's kind of the farther you go, the more rough the terrain gets, and it takes you a little bit longer just to get to where you find a path. And at this path there you find, wow, I don't know why I'm so out of it today. At this path, you end up finding this path, and it goes 2 different directions. It kind of like cuts northwest and then southeast, and it just kind of like not a straight line. It's kind of like curvy and stuff, but like it goes. Those are the 2 directions it goes. It's an older path that hasn't been upkept very well, but it's still a path nonetheless.
And they lead to the ruins.
You don't know.
So supposedly they probably.
Can I make a perception check for what we might see like further down the path?
Yeah.
That's 4.
You don't see much down that path. Just a bunch of trees. Some trees and some trees.
And
Ooh, and a bush.
Perception check.
Absolutely.
A whole bush? No way, look at that bush.
You look down the path. With an 18, you look down the path and you don't see a whole lot. You can tell that it goes for a little ways more. There's not a lot happening here. It's just kind of like a thing. So, it goes for a while though, and it seems to clear out a little the farther it goes, but there's not much on the path that you can see.
Well, I guess we just head down her. Then.
Keep going down the path.
Yeah, guess we go.
That's like the only thing we can do, really.
So you travel up the path for like maybe another... Probably another 15 minutes. It's a path. It's not as rough terrain. So you travel for another like 15 minutes or so. I need you both to make a perception check, and I will roll for Bjorn, who is also with you.
That's a natural one.
Oh, I see. There's yours.
Oh,
Alright.
you got it.
Togath 14, natural 1 for Aaron, and Bjorn has a dirty 20. So
I was waking up in the middle of my sleep, okay?
Bjorn kind of like puts his hand up and he's like, and says, "Guys, be quiet." And as you do that, he proceeds to tell you, "I can hear something that's up ahead. There's something up ahead."
But do you know what it is?
He is going to roll a
Investigation.
probably an investigation check. They sound
At
like
this point, it might be
gnolls,
survival.
I think. I'm not 100%
No way.
sure. I don't know how to say his voice.
They may be gnolls.
Yeah.
What's the probability that they're not?
Does he know? Do you know how far away they are? Around, roughly, ish.
Just up the trail.
Could we sneak up on them?
That's you read my
can
mind.
certainly try.
So there's forestry and stuff that we can like sneak around in.
There's some woods, yeah.
Is there enough to be able to sneak up to them?
You can, I would like you to hop over to roll 20. Hoping that I have made this correctly. I have
I
not.
still have Goblin Cave on my side.
I need to reveal the bottom half of the map for you. Still, hold on. Hold on.
Am I supposed to see more than Goblin Cave, right?
You have to go to the page toolbar at the top, and there should be a second one. I don't think I changed its default name.
Page bar.
You can't. It doesn't show you the. Refresh it. I don't actually know how this Roll20 works fully yet, so. Oh, I understand.
Is it a you big dumb thing?
You have to move the player's banner to what one I want you on. Okay.
Yeah.
Try that. You're gonna probably refresh.
Oh, cool. Of course.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Awesome. Oh, that's okay. Yeah. Oh. I see her.
Yep.
I see something.
You probably will.
Inevitably.
I wish I could get rid of these. The things at the bottom.
What things are that? Oh, the things? I made them really small on mine.
They're not on mine.
Yeah, you can make them small. You have to go. You have to mess with your settings.
All right.
All right. All right.
That is
So
wonderful.
it's a decently large path, but it's a path nonetheless. So there's your path. What do
Yeah.
you do?
All right. Well, we just
yeah, I
continue.
preemptively put Charles in here. Level 4. He can go away now.
Yeah, we're trying to sneak up on them. So,
Go through the forest.
yeah.
I
Don't
guess
need
technically you guys are actually right here. You can see your players, right? You can see your tokens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright. Now you guys are technically right there.
Can't see past the black, but yeah.
Yes.
Mm.
Because you have not rounded that corner.
Mm.
And I didn't feel like setting boundaries for the trees, so technically you can't see into the trees, but there's... I don't care.
Oh, okay. Can I peek around the tree to look
Into
at the
the tree.
thing?
Whoa. You can... You'll have to move up into the trees to see
Like-
through the trees.
Move this tree, move to this tree, and then like see
Yeah.
everything.
Where are you going?
He's gone.
No, you.
Oh, I was trying to hide behind some trees so that I could see behind this
So
one.
did you... Okay.
Yeah.
Are you stealthing into these trees?
Yeah.
Both of
Yeah.
you roll for stealth.
Mm,
I can.
Aaron,
Mm.
roll for stealth at disadvantage.
Oh, I got a dirty 20.
I see that.
mm.
15.
Well,
Not
as
the
you
sneaky.
run across the road, you notice right here is a knoll, and it sees you.
Did they notice me?
Yeah, you ran across the road.
Stealth.
It saw you. It saw you. So, yeah, it's about right there. You see, and he sees you, and he yells. And he also sees you, hearing the rustling in the woods. He also sees Togath, and he proceeds to growl and yell at you guys, causing, that's the wrong thing, this guy to come forward and this guy to come forward.
Mm,
There are 3 of them.
big black bar.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, you guys just rushed into that. I was hoping it'd take you longer. I
Yeah, well, Bjorn didn't do anything.
was trying to stall
Yeah,
for time.
What did he get on his stealth check?
He doesn't have stealth. He wasn't gonna stealth. His stealth's not great. He doesn't have a high dex. He was just gonna wait to see what you guys did.
All right, so
Yeah, that's fair.
are we in combat now?
I guess so.
Everyone roll initiative.
This is absolutely. Oh,
I was hoping to not have to rush into the combat, but seeing as all of the players are gone, there's not much room for role playing, and I was really hoping you would role play some before combat happened.
sorry,
Maybe argue
my
a
bad.
bit.
Maybe should have told us that.
No, I shouldn't have, because that just
That's
kind of.
fair.
Oh my
Charles,
gosh!
Charles isn't here.
Hold up.
He's like the roleplay guy.
Yeah. What is that? Initiative rolls, guys. Dang.
What do you mean?
Hi.
Oh my
You're
god.
right.
I rolled a 4 and a 3. So a 6 and a 5.
Mm.
So we got Aaron, Togath, Bjorn, all right. Well,
So,
Aaron, you have first go on this. What do you do?
can I like talk in somebody else's turn?
You can respond.
Like yell? Can I yell?
I'll let you
At-
respond.
Okay.
Unless you're yelling me to wild jump into a black bear, because that's the plan.
No, in
Kinda
fact,
figured
I was
that
not
was
gonna
the
do
plan.
that, but
Which is why I was
Cool.
already pulling up your stats.
was thinking something else, but
And it's a brown bear, not a black bear.
we can
Yes, it
like
is.
strategize outside, right?
Hmm?
Yeah. I mean-
like, we can just strategize like outside of actual roleplay, right?
No. It's metagaming.
Okay.
No.
That's metagaming.
Exactly.
Aaron, what do you do?
Well, I Is it my action to wild shape? No, that's
No, it's a bonus action because you are Druid of the Moon Circle.
right. Okay, so I wild shape into a brown bear, and then I. What's my movement? Oh my gosh, I was not prepared to do this.
You have a speed of 40 as a brown bear.
So if I climb this tree next to me, can I drop on top of the and get stealth that way? Or is it's gonna walk?
He knows you're
past
there,
my
and if you
back?
a giant brown bear just
He knows
climbed the
I'm there.
tree, it's gonna see you do it. As well
I have a
as
30
The tree might
times.
bend.
as well as he's not even really near that tree.
He's near Ash.
No. No.
Okay, so I use 35 feet of my movement. Go right there. Don't judge me.
I'm not.
And then I'm going to multi-attack, which means I can 2 attacks, one's a bite and one's claw.
Yep. You roll the hit
And-
with both of those.
And I'm going to use my scimitar as a stand-in for the bite because that's the same.
Is it the same? 1d8 plus 4.
It is the same.
You have a plus 4 to your scimitar? No, you don't. Oh, you do.
No, it's
oh my
plus 6.
gosh. And you have a 1d6. Or you do this during the hit roll? Yeah, that hits. Barely, but it hits.
Nice. Good. And then that's a 10.
For the claws? Or damage?
That's bite, so that's 10 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then claws is plus 6 to hit. And then it's 2d plus 4. So I'm going to roll the scimitar twice and then
Just roll it and add it. You don't have to use the modifiers. Just roll 2d6s.
I know, but I don't know how to do that. 'Cause
There should be a button in the bottom left of your screen on Roll20 that
Oh,
says
cool.
roll, or it has a die, and you click it, and then it pumps up with a bunch of different dice options, and then you can click that die, and then you can click it again to roll the same one twice, and you just click it a bunch of times. How many you want.
that's 9.
It should show me your roll.
That's
is
5 plus 4, which is 10.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so as you...
That's a total of
So-
19 damage.
Yes. Look, my pen doesn't want a pen. It's fine. So, Aaron, as you see these gnolls, you just transform into this giant brown bear and charge at it. And you just come down and you chomp into its shoulder, and then as it rears back from the pain, you take a swipe across its chest with your claw. He's not looking pretty good. He's not having a fun time. Togath.
Righty. Campers. I will move. That's 15. That's 25 from where I was.
Okay.
You know what? As my action, I think I'll do Channel Divinity, Conquering Presence.
Okay.
So all of them have to do saving throw.
All of them?
Everything. Give me a minute. Boar's chosen creature. Okay, so I choose all 3 of the gnolls.
Which
and
one did
they
you
have to-
choose?
Wisdom, all 3.
No,
within 30 feet.
Which channel divinity? Conquering presence.
Yeah.
Within 30 feet to make a wisdom saving throw or become frightened for a minute.
Yeah, all of them are within 30 feet.
That one saves. That one saves. And that one fails.
Which one
The
failed?
one in front of you fails. and the other two safe.
Okay.
Yeah. So as you do this, the two of the gnolls just kind of look at you for a second and then shake it off and snarl at you. And the one in front of you kind of looks at you and is like, wants to run, but there's a brown bear behind it, and then there's you there. It has not really any option to go away. That'll bring us to Bjorn's turn. Bjorn. Unless you're done. Are you done?
I'll cast.
Can you cast? Isn't that
I'll
an
cast
action?
shield. I'll cast Shield of Faith.
That's a bonus action, isn't it?
Yeah, I did it last time. I'll
That's
cast
true.
Shield of Faith.
Giving you
Just an extra AC 1
just
Or
extra
plus-
2.
plus 2 AC.
That's what I
Yeah,
thought,
my
yeah.
bad.
Good to know. Okay, so that's your turn.
Yup.
All right, Bjorn is going to run up. I'm in the wrong mode. Is going to run up to here, and he's going to cast Magic Missile at all of them. So he's going to have one
Yeah,
missile
yeah.
hit each of them. I am going to ignore whatever that roll. Oh, actually, no. Nick can do 3 damage to each of them. 3, 4, and 4. Okay. The gnoll you frightened, as this missile and pierces it, just kind of like looks up at you, fear in its eyes, and then just falls over. Dead. He died. The other two take 3 and 4 damage. And that will probably be his turn, seeing as he can't do much else. Nope. Alright. That brings us to that guy's turn. He's going to make an attack against you, Togath.
He's not even near me.
Yep. He's a longbow.
Oh,
What is your armor class?
21.
21. 23. So that'll be...
Too much damage. I can't take it.
5 damage.
You know what? I typed in 5 preemptively as a guess.
And he is going to... Yeah, he's gonna move back to here. And then it'll be this guy's turn.
Mhm.
He's gonna go, wacha!
Mhm.
Right on up to you. And he
Alright.
is going to...
Miss.
He's gonna try and hit you with a 21.
Yeah.
That hits.
It actually hits.
All right. Oh wait, no, that's this die, not that die. Also 5 damage. I rolled the same thing. And that'll be his turn.
Mm.
Bringing us back to the top of the round, Aaron.
So I move to the other side, and I'm gonna do the same attack.
Same thing.
Yeah. I think.
Roll to hit with both of them first, and then
Oh. 13 to hit.
13 misses.
Okay, cool. And then for the claw, that's a 10.
Also misses.
So
As you
That's
go to
an
bite
ultimate
him, he
fail on
brings
my
up his
part.
spear, puts it into your jaws, and pushes you away. And in seeing you come up with your claws, he just kind of takes half a step back as it just whoosh, right in front of him.
Sure.
Is that your
I
turn?
try so hard. Well, there's nothing else I can do. So, yeah.
Togeth.
Yeah, I'll just swing at him.
All right. Roll the hit.
Oh,
Oh, doesn't hit.
that wasn't even the right thing, but that doesn't matter.
Oh,
It's
well
the
then
same
roll the
thing.
right thing.
No, no, no.
Is it the same?
It's the exact same.
Okay, then it doesn't matter. Okay. What were you using your longsword?
Yeah.
As you go to bring your longsword out at him, he sees it and he just kind of like sidesteps, and as it hits him, it just hits his armor and just scrapes it. He's undamaged. That's gonna lead us to the Bjorn. I almost skipped him. Who he is going to attempt to cast. He's used a first level spell slot.
Firebolt.
Yeah, he's gonna cast Firebolt at the guy you're at. No, also doesn't hit. It's also a 5. You guys rolled 3 10s, each of you.
It's been a bad round.
As the flame releases from his hand out of his fingertips and goes flying toward the knoll, it sees it coming and then just ducks, and it just whoosh, right by its head, hitting some of the foliage and burning a couple of leaves. Bjorn is then gonna sidestep that way, so he's out of range of the guy with the bow. Bringing us to the guy with the bow's turn.
You know what? I just realized you never made me roll for concentration.
On your... Oh, is that a concentration spell?
All my spells are concentration spells, I'm
Okay,
pretty
well
sure.
then just roll concentration.
I think it's
it's-
concentration.
It's half the damage you taken, and you didn't take much damage. So as long as you roll over... No, it's
Just
your
a
damage
D20?
taken, anything above 10 is halved. So, just, I don't know, DC 10 safe.
Oh, okay.
Just... I don't remember what it takes for concentration. That's
So do you want me to roll a d20 or a d10?
D20.
Okay.
The DC
Just
is
like-
10.
Alright, it fails.
Don't you have a modifier for it?
For what?
No, it doesn't matter. Okay, well then you lost your
Do I
armor.
use my spell modifier?
It doesn't matter. You probably wouldn't have been above a 10 with your modifiers. No, there's a specific thing you roll for it, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, he is going to shoot you again.
Mm-hmm.
How are you
Again?
looking? Well, he
Wait.
shot you last time, did he not?
I'm looking pimp chillin', dog.
There.
There's so much.
That is a natural 20.
No longer
So
Looking
that is with the bow.
chillin'.
I rolled a 2. 6 damage. And then, as he part of his action, he is also going to tell the gnoll that is in front of you to attack you.
Mm-hmm.
That is 14.
Is it 14?
To hit.
Oh, okay. I just started lowering my health. No, that
No. 14 to hit you.
No.
Alright, that leads us to his turn, in which he is going to attempt to hit you again, being directly in front of him. He's going to attempt to hit you again.
Mm-hmm.
It is now his turn. That
Wait a minute.
what?
So the bow guy hit me.
Mhm.
And then
As a part of
bow-
his action, the bow guy has 2 attacks, and a second attack, he instructed the guy in front of you to hit you.
oh,
Yes.
only slightly kind of rusted.
Yeah. That's why I'm upset. You killed my other guy in 1 round.
Let's go. That was
the
okay.
modifiers. 16. Okay. You rolled a 16. All right. Well, that's not much you can do there. Aaron, it's your turn.
Cool. So, bite and claws.
Okay. Roll the hit.
17 to hit.
That'll hit. Roll the hit for the second one, just so I have them both.
Oh, well, that's 5
That's okay.
damage. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
The hit for the second one is also 17.
That'll also hit. Roll damage for that.
And that's 2d6 plus 4. That'll be 12. So
The first
12
one was your
plus
bite
5.
attack, right?
First one was bite, second one's claws.
Okay. And okay. So 8 and
So
5.
it's 12 plus 5. No, 12 plus 5. There's a 4 added to that 8.
2 plus 6. Oh, it rolled 2 dice. Okay, okay. So 12 plus 5, so 17 damage. Plus the existent 4 to 8. Huh. Alright, so as you come down, you bite into you bite him right about here, and it lashes out at you, and then you take a swipe at it, and you tear into it, tearing a chunk of its shoulder out. It's standing, but he is barely standing.
There.
Anyway.
That's my turn.
Togath.
Yeah, I'll just do the good old cast Armor of Agathes. I get 5 temporary HP points.
That's your action?
Yep.
You okay? Are you doing anything else?
I think that's all I can do in my action, if I'm not wrong. I cast a spell. That's the action, right?
If a creature hits you with a melee attack while you have these points, your creature takes 5 cold damage. Okay.
Yeah, and that's the action.
Alright. Okay, now it's Bjorn's turn. I should not have brought him. He...
Doubted us.
I forgot that she could turn into a freaking bear.
Well, we're like 2 strongest
Can't
members
forget
right
this
here,
one.
dog.
He's
No, I was.
going
I said we
to
could take it.
cast Mage Armor.
You're...
Yep.
All right. Let's go. Let's go. He really put in the work down there.
Yep. Yep, he's casting Mage Armor. That's his action. He now has a 14 to his armor class. It's 3 more than he had before.
Hey, I have an armor class of 11 right now, and I'm
Yeah,
doing better
you're a
than this.
bear, though. Once you lose your bear form, you go back to your normal form. He just dies.
You know, that is true.
Man,
He
it
does.
just sucks to be a wizard sometimes. It's just be like that.
All right. So that's the end of Bjorn's turn. Coming back up to the pack leader. That is a 22 to hit with the longbow.
Ooh,
You. Same person.
okay.
He doesn't
it
like
hits.
you. All right.
How much, please?
That 10 damage. But you had your 5 temporary hit points, so it's 5 to your total health. And he's going to command his buddy to attack the giant bear that's somehow there. He's very confused about. What did you say your temporary hit points were? Or your temporary hit points? Your armor class was?
11.
It rolled an 11. So that's gonna hit
Round
you.
down. Oh,
Why
That
can't
is-
it rolled 11 against me?
9 damage. It has rolled low against you, has it not?
Like once.
No.
Literally once.
23, right? 32 minus 9. Yeah, 23.
32 health as a bear? Your bear is 34
No.
health. Oh my gosh. Your bear has more health than you.
20. Fuck. I'm aware, that's why it's good.
True to the moon is broken. Moon circles, oh my gosh. Alright, that's going to end his turn.
And then it's the guy's turn again.
Yeah, it's the main dude's turn again. And in which case, you're going to see another Knoll run out in front of him up to here.
Oh gosh.
It came out from all the way behind and ran all the way up. Its movement probably would stop it right there, actually. And then the
Yeah,
other
check
one's
that
going
one
to take
on the
another
way.
swing at the bear that has been clawing him and done so much damage to him now. That is a 15
Damage or to hit?
to hit.
Well, yeah,
It hit.
you know the AC.
I'm asking anyway, alright?
It
don't-
hits.
It's
like 15 damage.
Actually,
That's a
6
lot.
damage. You take
6?
6 damage
That's
as he
fine.
takes his spear and he just right into you.
Okay,
Dick hide doesn't go through.
whatever.
Unfortunately, he rolled above the armor class, so it did go through.
I'm,
That's
well,
my bear skin.
The
Yeah.
other one that just ran up is going to... Oh, he also has a longbow. Attempt to shoot at this bear that is somehow here. That doesn't hit. That's an 8.
Yes.
As he shoots his arrow, it just kind of like scrapes off you and goes away. That brings us to the top round, Aaron.
Yay! I have teeth and I have hands.
Alright, roll
No
for
one.
1, and I will tell you what happens.
Roll for 1.
Just roll to see if 1 hits. Yes.
It's a 24.
Yeah, that hits. He has 1 health. How do you want to do this?
I want to kill him. That's how I want to do
Okay.
it. Go for it.
Unless you don't give me something, I'm going to come up with something.
Yeah, go for it.
So, this Knoll now looks up as watching an arrow fly off and stabbing you, seemingly unfazed by the damage that you have just taken. Looks at you kind of confused, and as you rear up on your hind legs, as some bears do, and then just take a swipe at him, throwing him on the ground, landing on his arms with your front 2 paws, and then just ripping his head off.
He didn't need that.
Gave you an
No, we
option.
did not.
All right, you still have your movement. He is dead.
Oh, I can use my movement now.
You have your movement still, is what I'm saying. You still have your movement. If you would like to move, you can move.
I used it.
You
I'm
didn't?
moving.
Oh,
You literally.
I looked over. You had not moved, and then I looked back over, and
Because I was doing it. Actually, I'm gonna
you could
move
probably get
right
closer.
here.
That's only 5, 10.
I don't want to. I wanna
20,
be-
You have 30, 40 movement.
Yes, but they have turns before I have a turn.
It's fair, but they both have ranged weapons, so does it really matter?
Not that are gonna be within.
It doesn't matter.
What's this?
Okay.
15 feet
Is that your
for
turn?
longbows? Yeah, that's my turn.
Alrighty. Togath, what do you do?
Not the reasonable thing. I'm gonna move to here
Okay.
and then cast cold breath.
You can use your gold breath. Alrighty, that is just a saving throw on both their ends, correct?
Con
Constitution. What's the DC on that?
13.
13. Constitution?
Yes.
Alright, the normal one fails.
Let's go. I mean, it doesn't really matter if they.
15 on the second one. Did he succeed that?
Yeah, but he just takes half damage.
Just takes half damage. All right.
Oh
roll
my
damage.
god!
Roll again. That's annoying to have that happen 2 times in a row. Okay.
Dude, if this was Monopoly, I'd be in jail.
All right.
what's
4
yours?
damage to
What's
him
your point, Emma?
and 2 damage to him. That is that, and then he. Oh, okay.
Wait,
well,
one of them takes 4 damage and the other one takes 2.
Yeah, I said 4 to him, 2 to him.
Oh, okay. My
Yeah.
bad.
Man, if only I wasn't a bear right now.
All right. As you run up and you just unleash this this amount of cold energy out of that just comes up through your throat and then out. This just icy burst hits them both, and they both just kind of like do this for a second, and then just shake it off, looking at you angrily.
I'm never gonna click that button to roll again. I'm just gonna manually roll it
That's
myself.
okay. Does that end your turn?
Yeah.
Bjorn is gonna come up to here now,
Is it gonna do anything?
and I'm gonna double check his spell list because I forget them. And he's going to cast Magic Missile at the 2nd level.
Is that one more missile?
That's 1 more missile. So that
So
would
what?
be...
Only 2 of them.
You can choose where the missiles go. So the first 2 are going to the front guy, the second 2 are going to the back guy.
I
So
see. Understand.
6 and 7. He at
13.
well, no, they're doing the 2 different targets. So one target takes 6 and one target takes 7.
That you're adding the ones together.
Okay. My pen doesn't really want to work. And that'll end his turn, leading us to the guy up top. Still looking at this bear. He is going to run up and attack.
The bear.
Attacking the bear.
Do I get an attack of opportunity when he does that? Of course.
Sorry, I moved him too far closer. He goes right there. And no.
Okay, no.
No, she asked about attack of opportunity, which she
I
did.
don't get an attack of opportunity. What's the question?
He's going to attempt to hit you with a glaive.
From that far away?
It's a spear.
From 10 feet?
Yep, it
It's
has
like
a
a
10-foot reach. It is a 14 to hit. Oh wow, this rolls a d10. This is a powerful weapon.
It's the same as mine.
I rolled a 1. 4 damage.
4. Okay.
Yeah, that's going to...
Still a bear for a while.
That will be his turn, causing his buddy here to run up into the thick of it. And he's going to make an attack roll against the bear because that's basically who he's being commanded to attack right now, is this bear.
Do we get opportunity?
No, it's entering combat. It's not leaving combat.
But I can reach it, and I have claws.
Yeah, that's not going to hit. No, that's a 9. That doesn't hit. As he goes to stab into you, you just kind of like bat it away with your paw as this pushes the spear out of the way, not hitting you.
So now that it's my turn, can I attack him?
Yes. Now you can attack him.
So. Oh my gosh.
Roll to hit.
Do you want to roll them both or just one?
Roll the second one because the first one missed.
Did not hit. Okay.
He goes to bite and, like the last one, puts his
18.
spear up and then whoosh, But in the process of
18.
throwing your blade out of the way, your claw comes in and just scrapes him across the chest. Roll for damage.
That's a 9.
9 damage. Alrighty. He is, after taking that, losing a lot of blood. He's kind of faltering. He's holding stance, but he's not holding stance very well.
Is he the one that I did 4 or 2 to?
2.
Okay.
That's my turn.
That is your turn. Dogath!
I will proceed to not do the reasonable thing, and I'll just hit him
What is the reasonable thing?
to heal myself.
What is your health? Alright, roll the hit.
15.
15 just barely hits. Roll for
Well,
damage. Oh, yeah, you probably could use some health.
8.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah, we're just gonna cut off his arms and then his legs and his head.
Togath, in one
Like a
streaming
Gummy
motion, brings his great sword down, slicing off his left arm, cutting in the same motion, arcing the sword as it cuts through his legs, bringing it up with a very strength-filled thrust, chopping off his last arm. It, in a lot of pain, is howling as he just head rolls off.
You didn't need this.
Man,
That's from
you
who's
guys
boss.
don't let me use my minions. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta show who's boss. I gotta conquer them all.
All right.
Pokemon.
No, I'm a druid. I'm a oath of conqueror.
There you go. So your life goal is literally just Pokemon.
All right.
Basically,
Seeing
Yeah.
this go down, Bjorn is gonna rush up, feeling confident now that there's only one left, and he's going to cast Firebolt.
Let's kill the first 3.
He helped. That does not hit.
He did not.
No, he did not. 13 does not hit.
I'm right back to go pee.
In the middle of combat?
There's trees everywhere, man.
That was.
What?
Alright. As Bjorn, as you see this fiery glow come from Bjorn's hand as he lets it out, and then the fire streaks from his fingertips at this knoll. It just kind of, it watches it come at it, and it just smacks it with its glaive as it's coming at him, causing the fire to dissipate and nothing to happen. Bringing us to this man's turn.
In which he attacks the bear because we hate bears.
No, he's going to attack the wizard because the wizard just shot fire at him, and he's very confused as to why there's fire. He's gonna back up here.
Frankenstein mentality rules.
That's a 19. That hits. Okay. The bow was a 1d8 plus something. 7 damage to the wizard, putting him at 13 health. He needs to make a Constitution saving throw, probably. Not Constitution, something, right? Mage armor is
Wisdom.
Oh, no. He doesn't have to make a saving throw. It's not a concentration spell. It just happens.
Pretty cool.
I think. Right? Yeah, it's not a concentration spell. Alrighty. As you see this fireball go flying and he blocks it with his glaive, he just pulls out this longbow and just and you watch an arrow fly by right into Bjorn's shoulder as he's just like, ah! And then he's going to proceed to back up some more.
Because I can't reach him back there.
And that'll be his turn. Aaron, seeing as there's no more gnolls, it's your turn.
1 second, I need to see if I can reach him there.
5, 15, 25.
24,
You can
35.
get to this square with your full movement. This square with your full movement.
Cool. That's close enough to. That's close. That's close enough.
Yes, it is.
That's within 5 feet. So
Indeed so.
here we go, doing the same thing I've been doing this whole time.
It's working.
That's
If
a
it ain't broke, don't
13.
fix it.
13 does not
13.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
I figured
broken,
it
so we
would.
might need to fix it.
That's a 23. though.
23 hits! Roll for damage! As you come down with your
Cool.
claw, he just kind of like... Or your claw, your bite attack, he just kind of
Right.
bops you in the
That's a
nose,
6.
causing you to miss. Then you, out of frustration, you swipe at his arm, and you just whoosh right down his shoulder for 6
I want to say
damage.
that was 2 ones on my 6 roll, and that's
That's
still
okay.
6 damage.
Togath seems to like to do that. Is that your turn? Do you do anything else?
Nope, still there.
What health is your bear at? Just out of curiosity.
15.
Okay. Togath!
I'll chuck a hand axe at him.
Hey,
What is
I'm in the way of
range
that.
on your hand axe?
2060.
Okay. You are more than 20 feet away from him?
He's not more than 60.
Yes,
bad.
which means he's going to be throwing with disadvantage.
All right. Well, I'll just move, so I'm not that, and then I'll throw it.
Okay. Roll the hit. No. As you throw your hand axe, he sees it coming and just steps out of the way and right behind him into the dirt. Do you do anything else?
No.
Okay. Bjorn is gonna ride up chasing him. With Aaron being in the way, he can't fire bolts, so he's gonna cast Magic Missile a second time at 2nd level.
He has how many spell
Yeah.
slots?
He only this is a second
He's
second
only
level
done
spell.
one, so this is the second one.
Oh wait, are second level spell slots and first level spell slots two different things?
Yes,
Oh, I don't have any second level spell slots.
you do not. That is 5, 10, 14 damage.
Kill him.
He's dead.
He is not dead.
He's not.
He is not a normal gnoll. He is a pack leader.
We can have dreams.
Pack
We
Lord
can
is what he's
have
called.
dreams.
I'm back.
It does chip a decent amount of his health away. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of damage.
So you're
Freaking
saying I can
wizards,
get him
man.
with the bear?
Alrighty. With that, as you see him shoot off, and from his hands, two missiles from each hand just swirling through the air around you guys. As you, Aaron, as you see these 4 darts just right straight through his chest, he's looks up at the wizard and snarls. Aaron, now it's his turn, as he only has a bear in front of him. His only option is to attempt to hit you. So,
But I'm fluffy and defensive.
yes, well.
Mm. Well, you got the strength of cocaine bear, so
yeah. Is a 12 to hit with the glaive, and
No, 12
a
hits.
13 to hit with his bite attack.
That also hits.
Let's hope I roll higher than a 1 on the damage, shall we? That is much better. That is 10 damage from the glaive.
Aww. 10?
10 damage from the glaive.
that's a lot of damage, man.
And 6 damage from the bite.
That sounds like no more
And
bear.
I'm a human again. This is, well, I'm not a human, but
Back
I'm
to
a half
half-elf
human
form.
again.
You said 15 with the health on the bear, right? So your normal form takes 1 damage.
yeah, I got it.
I don't know what happens to wild shape after you die. It dies. I don't know if you can go right back.
It does die. I think I can on my next turn. Like I just
Bonus
rolled.
action attacks again. It doesn't matter. All right, that's gonna end his turn because he has nothing else he can do. Aaron, it is your turn. Because you
Okay,
killed all
so-
of my playthings.
I'm currently trying to find my AirPods case so that I can switch them out because my ear hurts. So if you could give me just a moment and suffer through the lights being on for a moment.
I don't think the lights being on has affected any of us at one point in time.
It is driving me insane.
Having the
So-
lights on or not having the...
They're bright.
I agree. I hate having my lights on, but you can't see me with my camera unless my lights are on.
I can change the color of my light.
Same.
That's nice.
I was given
I just
Bluetooth
choose-
lights for some random reason. They were just given to me.
It was like the first thing I bought with my first paycheck.
Oh, my grandparents bought them for me because they got one bulb
are
and
on,
put it in
like-
the lamp. And they're like, these are cool, so they sent me 4. And there's 2 lights in
Cool.
this and 2
Cool.
lights in the living room, so we have color changing lights. And I have them synced up. It's really cool. I'm gonna check to see if I've gotten a text message from...
Is Togath within 15 feet of me?
Um,
Awesome.
yes.
No!
What do you mean by 15 feet of you? What spell are you casting?
No.
Like a direction or like
Are you casting Thunderwave?
Yeah.
In a 15-foot
I moved.
cube? No, he is just outside of it by
Cool.
one thing. No one will. The only person
I
that'll
will
get hit by
pass-
your Thunderwave.
He has to pass 11 Constitution.
11. Yes, he does. This is Constitution. Oh, drop a die. And that's a succeed. So half damage, and he's not pushed back. So roll.
Is it up or down?
What?
Does it half up or down?
What are you talking about?
So I got a 15.
Just. What?
I got a 15. Does it half up or
Oh,
down?
so okay, so it's have it round up, so he would take 8 damage.
8.
Yeah, on a save you half round up, on resistance you half round down. So, I think. All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah. Yeah, it's my turn.
Togath, what do you do?
Yep. I mean, that's not 15 feet. That's 5. That's 25 feet.
You can reach that. You're fine.
Yeah, we'll just swing for hit with great longsword.
Okay. Roll the hit. Oh my gosh. No. So you bring your longsword down, he takes his very long glaive and just parries and shoves it out of the way.
Oh, Bjorn's turn.
Yep, it's up to Bjorn, who has a clear firebolt, which is what he's going to do. I just rolled damage instead of hit. Hold on.
I haven't hit
Okay, that
anything.
hits. Now I'm gonna roll damage. I'm taking the first one for you guys' sake. He takes... Actually, no, I'll take the second one, just because that's how it should have been. I would have made you guys take the second one anyway. Okay, so this bolt of fire comes streaming out of his hand, just right into his chest. It just growls and looks up again, very upset that this man keeps pelting him and that he cannot go and take him out because you guys are blocking him. Also very confused that there was a bear and now there's not a bear. That should have been a bear. Now it's not a bear and it should be dead, not a half-elf.
Well, there's just a random blue person here.
No, he's known about the Dragonborn. He doesn't like him.
No,
not
I'm blue.
You're not blue either. You're a...
She's blue
almost
pale.
blue.
She's blue pale.
I'm almost blue.
That's
Okay. You're just
blue pale. Exactly what I have in my notes.
That's what I have in my
I
notes.
said blue
too.
person and I thought of the Dragonborn who is almost
White.
blue.
No, he's white.
He's white, but
I'm also almost. We're both almost blue.
he's like a light blue, kind of white. You can't. You're still human. It would anyway. Yeah.
Human.
Anyway. Anyway. He's gonna swing at both of you. He's gonna bite Togath while stabbing Aaron. For the
You can go
stab,
with that.
that is definitely a hit. I rolled a 17 plus the modifier.
What's some is a modifier like 5? It's got to be at least 5.
It is 5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
that
much
hit.
damage that is?
I rolled a 1 on
Wait, I thought he
damage
stabbed me.
again. You take 4 damage.
Who
I
who
I
stabbed?
take
What?
I
You!
take
Who
4 damage.
stabbed?
You!
Me?
17 to
Or him?
hit you! I
Me?
said that. Bite him
Oh.
and then stab you.
You said 4? Got it.
Togath. That's
That's
a
fine.
natural 20.
That's not fine.
Don't worry, I roll a d4 for this.
Oh. Do I die?
How much health
Yes,
do you
it
have?
is.
Did you ever heal yourself?
I did, dude.
You did or didn't?
Totally did. Don't go look at my health. Don't you
I'm
dare
not
lower
looking at
that
your
attack,
health.
bro.
Oh my gosh, bro. Bro.
I am. You're
It's 9
fine.
damage. What's your health?
Yes.
What's his health? I'm looking at your
1.
health now.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, it's a 1? Oh my gosh.
Oh, this is sick.
I roll a 3, and then it's plus 3 to the hit, and then you double the die, because it was a natural 20, so it was a 6 plus 3, so it was 9, yeah. Alright. That's gonna end his turn.
Mm.
Aaron.
How much health does this guy have left?
You don't know.
He's standing.
No, but I can
He's-
get
he's-
an optimistic route.
He's standing there. He's holding strong, but he's not what's the word, like he's ready to stab you. Like he's not faltering, but like he's getting ready to start faltering, kind of thing.
So you have health.
Like he's like, ugh, I need to end this quickly. But he's not like, oh my god, I'm gonna die, kind of thing.
Okay, he needs to pass an 11 Constitution save.
Alright, what do you
Poison spray.
Poison spray.
Um,
That's a fail. Roll damage.
Cool.
I don't know what damage for poison spray is.
That's 9 damage. It's 1d12.
He had
Just odd.
9 health left.
Cool.
You can go down the list if you really need to see it. How do you want to do this with your poison?
I don't know how poison works, but I want him to sort of like decay.
I don't. That is more of necrotic damage than anything else. Which technically it's necrotic damage, but it's poison.
Then I want him to choke and die.
So, Aaron, as you look up at this Noel, who is extremely enraged and is just like about to think, as it just like roars at you, you just throw your hand out, and out comes this poison. And as it inhales the roar at you again, it inhales all of it, and it just starts choking and just, and it just right into the ground. Little foam at the mouth as it just eyes roll back. It's dead.
Yeah, I think the thing is when I hear poison, I immediately think acid. Just
Yeah.
the way that it says.
I don't.
Well, the way that you
Goodness
said
gracious.
decay.
That
that's what acid
is, yeah, that's
I was totally
everything.
wrong.
Congratulations.
Can we see past the big black bar?
You can see if you scroll up, you can see a little bit.
What is that?
I don't know. What is that? You tell me. Would you like to explore?
I would like to look at what that. I would like to
I would like
explore
to
what
take a
that
short
is.
rest.
This is one of the abandoned ruins.
Can we take a short rest?
Absolutely.
What was it, 2
Uh,
hours?
Doesn't really matter how the time works for it currently. When you take a short rest, you get hit die equal to your level. So whatever you roll when you level up to add to your health, you get. Since you're all level 3, you get 3 hit die, and every long rest, you get half of them rounded down back. So if you expended 2 tonight, today, your next long rest, you would get 1 back. And you can it's how many you have on your short rests to get health back if you want to heal on your short rest.
What kind of rule is it to
Um,
look at the room?
Well,
Oh, good. More.
Before we take the short rest, can I cast a thing on myself?
what thing are we casting?
Cure wounds.
Absolutely. You wouldn't get the spell slot back, I don't think, but yeah.
Can I also cast cure
Cure
the
wounds.
thing
On him or yourself?
Yeah. on him
Yes.
do that.
Yes, you can. If
at the 7? So you get 7 as well.
So with okay, that's cool. So with that, we also take the long rest.
long rest or short
Mhm.
rest?
Short rest.
Short.
So there should be a button for short rest.
Mhm.
Yeah, it tells you your hit die, and it already does it for you. You choose how many you want to use, and you don't get them all back on a long rest.
Oh, okay. So you got a 7.
Yes.
Okay.
You only get 1 back on a long rest, so use them wisely. Next level, you could get 2 back on a long rest, and you'll have 4 hit die.
My health didn't move.
Yeah, you gotta roll it.
Oh. Dope. So that's 9.
When you click short rest, when you click the slot, you then have to hit the button to roll, and it automatically out to you. So Bjorn is back at full. Ready. Okay.
Is the door locked?
No, you can go in. It's ruins. There's not much of a door.
Yeah, I just want.
All right.
Can I do an investigation to it?
What are you investigating?
Can I do a
To see if there's anything cool to find in here. Just like
Yeah.
rummaging
Roll
around.
investigation.
The 5.
I need. Hold on.
The 5 on a natural 1, but it's 5.
You notice that there's doors. You see
So,
doors.
Michael-
Yeah, great.
There's some doors there.
windows. Oh,
Micah,
Yes.
Micah.
Yes.
So the what Eris said was dwarf shady stuff. Is that evil magic?
What? Are you asking?
no,
me?
he said
I'm
under
asking you.
road
It's Underdark?
underdark.
The Underdark, is that considered evil?
Not entirely. It's a
Considered
place.
Dark.
Oh, it's a place.
Yeah, I speak the language.
But is there like? Okay, I'll just cast Divine Sense.
Okay. What does that do?
Channel. Oh wait, nope, that's the wrong one.
Didn't you use Cure Wounds on yourself?
I did.
Wouldn't that fill your last spell slot?
I have no more spell slots.
Yeah. What are you casting?
Divine Sense.
That's this. Oh, that's not a casting. That's just a thing you can do.
It's an action.
Yeah. You can. No, this. You didn't find anything out of the usual.
Alright, dope. Perception check on everything, I guess.
All right, roll
See what I
perception.
can find. Nat 20.
Well, you perceive that you're in a room full of things. There's a lot of stuff around. There's a bunch of doors. Since you're not really digging into anything, you just get like a top level layer. There's old broken open crates around. There's just leaves and stuff. There's that all weathered, really weathered, torn up carpet. That's like you can tell there's nothing under this carpet.
Oh, okay.
So like it's just kind of a room. You do notice, laying on the ground there's also a picture frame that's just kind of like on its side, like not on its side, like it's just kind of like it's like bop bop against a corner, so it's like leaning on its side. It's weathered as well, but there's sort of an image there. That's about it.
Oh, sort of an image.
Sort of an
I
image
can't-
there. A
tell
lot of
what the
this
image
entire
is.
room is weathered. It's been abandoned for some time.
Can't tell what the image is.
Um,
General idea or anything.
make an investigation check. Aaron, you would also have seen the photo because it's just a passive perception kind of thing.
16.
Can I also? Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. That's a 14.
It is a field of purple flowers. As much as one there could be, since it's pretty weathered. But you make out purple flowers-ish.
And there's 2 doors in this room?
There are 3.
There's 3. Oh, 2 at the top.
I say each of us takes a door.
Yeah. Door. I want to go through this door.
Okay. When you walk in, you notice a completely trashed kitchen area that probably used to have something good, but if you find any food, you probably wouldn't want to eat it anyway. Assuming there would have been food, it's completely destroyed. Like, this area there's nothing in here.
Is it just like a room with no windows or walls?
There's windows and stuff, but
Or
like
windows
it's
and
all
doors.
crumpled. It's like the windows are shattered, long shattered. The walls are like on themselves. Like this is a kind of an open room. Like the
Gotcha.
walls are not
Another
really
room.
wally at this point. You're going in this room.
Wow.
I would also
Yeah.
like to go in that room.
Okay.
I would no longer like to go in that room.
It used to be a bathroom. That's it.
Cool.
It used to be a bathroom.
Is there anything
Alright.
cool? No.
There's one more room if you'd
One
like to
more
inspect
last
that
room.
room.
Let's go in the last room.
Yeah.
A bedroom.
In here, you find a destroyed bed,
We could jump on.
a bunch of random like leaves and junk all over. Something probably had a nest in here at one point in time. I wouldn't jump on this bed. It is pretty destroyed. I'm pretty sure if you jumped on it, you just go right through.
Oh,
You do notice a destroyed desk, but right above the desk is a plaque for where a sword would go, but there's currently nothing there.
Gonna make an investigation check on the plaque.
Absolutely. Are you both doing it or just Togias?
Well,
Yeah.
let's see what I wrote. Okay, 9. What do I find out?
Aaron, are you also? Oof.
6.
You notice, as you look over it and you run your hand, you feel bumps, and as you wipe the dust away, something's written there, but you have no idea what that is.
Is it in a language I can read?
No, that's why you have no idea what that is.
None of
Alright,
us speak door.
I found some literature on the plaque. I can't make any sense of it. Can you?
Bjorn is staying outside of the house, taking a longer rest than what you guys are. By the way, he is not here. Just
With the information that it's a language, do I get another
would you like to look
investigation
at it?
check?
Would you like to look at it before you make an investigation check?
Yeah, I'd like to look at it. What's it say?
It is, and you recognize it as undercommon.
Yeah, of course I do. Like common, but it's under. What was it?
Oh, why can't I need this? Probably just I'm DMing you what it says. There we go.
I'm gonna read it out loud too.
Okay.
Okay. We grow in fields of purple yields and toxic delight.
Very
And-
strange.
And with that, can I go out into the main room and take the photo out of the photograph of the purple flowers and take it with me?
You can try.
I would like to try. What role is
I
that
want
to try?
you to roll. Just because of
Sleight
like
of hand?
how like I would just say a straight dexterity check, as this would be a very delicate item. So just
Well,
roll your
it's gonna
every
crumble.
die, add your dexterity. You tear it a little bit, a decent bit as you take it out. Maybe you have about half of what you started with, but thankfully it's the half of the photo that you needed, and you just kind of like all the weathered bits just crumpled off, and now you have a smaller chunk of it. But like you can still make out sort of what you could before.
Can I do an investigation check on the desk?
On the desk,
Yeah, or is it like completely withered?
there's a bit of it still standing.
Like, does it got drawers in it and stuff still?
Two
That I
drawers
can,
are
like,
intact.
look in? Okay, dope. Can I look and investigate that whole thing?
You open the top drawer and you find nothing. You open the bottom drawer and you find a mouse
Nothing.
nest, and the mouse looks at you, squeaks, and runs away. From looking at the top drawer, you gather there is what look to be. Actually, you know what? Make an investigation check on the drawers. I lied. You notice scratch marks, but you don't think anything of it. Just scraping marks on the inside of that desk, of the drawer. Like, unnatural, kind of. But
Unnatural?
you don't know that. Sort
I
of.
don't know.
It's okay. I just completely
as
botched
far as
what
I
was saying.
as far as I know, they're from the mouse.
Yes, that kind of thing. Scratch marks that weren't there when it was built, is what I meant to say.
Can I try to reinvestigate it?
You can try and look a lot more closer.
Is that better?
That's a lot better. You notice that these were probably made with a blade of some sort.
The scratches?
Yes. You gather they probably stored a blade in here at one point, and it's no longer stored in there.
Do I know what kind of blade?
Something sharp. It is a
Something-
decently
I
long
think it's
drawer, though. It's like the
really
top, you know, the middle section of a drawer.
Oh, okay. I
It's
thought it was
like the top middle one where you pull it out. It's really long. You could probably fit multiple kinds of blades in there.
That explains a lot. I thought it was like
I sorry, I did not think to describe that until now.
Can I take a closer look at the main area of the house now that I have like an undercommon
You
idea of like,
can
is there anything undercommon related in this room?
make an investigation check. You guys are making a lot of
Okay.
investigation checks today.
15?
You tend to make out some things that you don't make out anything in Undercommon, but knowing that it's related to something from the Underdark, having that confirmed, you noticed a few things around that would make sense for someone from the Underdark to have, and you get the overall build of the house. Like, there's some windows here, but like they used to be completely covered at all given points in time. You can see the wooden shutters where that are actually like, it's not like a shutter, like it's just a piece of wood that he put in the window that blocked all light. You can see that, you can tell that that's what the pieces of wood laying around are. Some of them are. This dwarf was not a
Yeah, I
fan.
think
Can I walk around the house?
You can.
The outside?
Yeah. I
Oh,
wanna walk
the
around
outside?
the house.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a fire pit back there.
Yeah, that's no longer in use. It's overrun. It's not been upkept for some years.
Can I investigate the bodies of the gnolls to see if there's anything there?
Investigate? What are you investigating?
Their
Let's see
origins.
if they have anything useful on them.
Oh, you just want to loot them?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll investigation then, I guess.
You investigating today? That's a 23.
You notice that a lot of the gear they had on got destroyed in the fight. There's a glaive that's in sort of good condition. But
I'll
a glaive is not a weapon you know how to wield.
Do you know how to use a glaive, Toga?
That. How do
Can
I
you
find
use
that?
martial weapons or no?
Yes, yes.
It's a heavy two-handed martial weapon.
Mm.
Yeah, he has written down martial weapons, like specifically.
Yeah. You can, if you would like it, Togath, you can take the glaive.
No.
I go up to you and I say, "Here, glaive. Would you like?"
No, but I will hold it on, and maybe Charles will get a kick out of it. I'll say it was
Charles can't wield heavy weapons, I don't think.
No, I'll tell him I got it from Tooth Cutter.
I
Then
am
we sell them on our journeys.
fairly certain that Charles cannot use.
He cannot wield it. It's a joke.
Oh,
It's a bragging rights.
It's the
I
standing
understand now.
joke about Tooth Cutter.
gotcha.
It's to bring up Tooth Cutter to Charles again, so that we can get this backstory out of it.
All right, I'm gonna. Stop
I didn't
him.
even know about Toothcut.
He's only been brought up
Tooth
about
Cutter's
every
not
single
related.
session.
Yeah,
No.
he's only been brought up like every moment we could.
It's related now. I asked him more questions on it.
I put
It's his
it
best friend.
in the bag of holding.
Okay.
Oh, I already had that. Cool.
Alrighty then. Is there anything else you wish to do?
Is there?
I think we've looked through everything.
per-
I mean, with a 23 on that
perception check
investigation.
of the woods around.
Sure. Roll for
Oh,
perception.
it's gonna be-
Sorry.
Can I go
Have it
through and
broken
just do like a
down.
general sweep of like the house and the area
It
around?
would seem kind of calm.
Last check?
You're gonna just a sweep of inside of the house?
Just like we've just finished battle, we're like setting out to leave. Like last look through to make sure we didn't miss anything. Type of like just fully investigate everything.
All right, make an investigation check. Of everything? I'm
14.
gonna leave this to the house specifically. As you walk around the house, the sword plaque catches your eye again. And those words in Undercommon ring through your mind one more time.
Those words were "we grow in fields of purple yields and toxic delights," right?
Correct.
And toxic. Delights is not plural.
It's delight. Yes, it's not
Oh,
plural.
okay, my bad. I just wrote it down.
It's a bad rhyme, but I'm not good at rhyming.
Well, seeing as delight just came out of nowhere. Delight?
Can I take it off the wall?
You can certainly try.
Yeah. Is it removable?
Rank check.
Strength check.
No, it's not removable. Is the answer?
No,
That's a.
it is not budging.
Can I do it again?
Go ahead and try again. You think it goes to move, and then what actually happens is you end up pushing yourself off of. You like you grab it, you put your feet up against the wall, and you push. And what happens is your hands slip off, and you go right into your back. I'm not gonna make you take damage from that, but no, it seems like this thing is like magically sealed to this wall.
Magically.
Magic.
Can I do an Arcana check on it?
You can certainly try. Are you proficient in Arcana?
Nope.
Can I do an Arcana check on it?
Are you proficient in Arcana?
I am proficient in Arcana, yes.
You can Togeath with disadvantage.
$11.
I also got an 11.
Yeah, she's magical, all right.
Do I get advantage because I have proficiency? No, great.
It just stops you from having disadvantage.
We get
Cool.
Bjorn to come over here and do something with it.
Bjorn doesn't have. Well, Bjorn is Arcana proficient.
Yeah, you have him walk up. No, that's magical, alright? It's a +5. Yeah, it sure is magical. I can't identify the means or origins or anything like that, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's magical.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Well, we leave, I guess, right? I mean,
Can I try to investigate the plaque closer? I haven't done that yet.
Yeah,
after
go ahead.
receiving
Roll
it.
investigation.
Give a closer investigation. I got something. That's a 12. So
What did you roll for investigation on the thing, Togath? There's so many investigation checks. I don't actually remember what you rolled.
11.
Okay. As you
Wait.
I think it was 11. As you roll your fingers over top of it one more time, looking around, inspecting, you notice a piece of an area where he didn't dust off a picture of a flower, or engraved into it, like the way the words were.
what kind of flower?
A purple one.
It has no
I would know
color.
it's a flower.
Yeah, it would have you roll a. It's kind of hard to tell actually, what kind of flower it is, but it looks kind of similar to the one in that photograph.
Violet? Purple? But I took the photograph.
You did?
I took the photo.
You did?
Can I hold up the photo to the plaque
You hold the
And
photo
see-
up to the plaque.
and just compare them, or
They
see if
look
anything
pretty
happens?
similar. You can. It's hard to tell the way it's weathered, but you're pretty certain they're like the same thing.
No way.
Does she know what flower?
I don't know. Does she know
No,
what
I
flower?
don't. It's too wet.
But
I do know what flower.
Do you know what flower it is?
Do I know what flower it is?
I don't know. Make a nature check.
I know.
Tell me. Do you know what flower it is?
No, I don't know what flower it is.
Yeah, I make a
You
nature
are
check.
fairly certain you've seen it before, but it's not coming to the top of your head. You might have to take a longer to remember what kind of flower it is.
Can I make a nature check with disadvantage?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'm not even gonna roll again.
Dude, you've never seen this before in your life. You have no idea what that looks like.
No,
Is that
no.
a tulip?
Is it a daisy?
Man.
Is that
Wait.
a dandelion?
Would you like to try
Does this have
again?
anything to do with herbalism? Does this have anything to do with herbalism?
It's a flower.
Yeah, herbalism. Yeah, can I take a closer? Because
You can take a closer look. Roll another nature check.
with a +4 to nature, it should be able to get me somewhere.
Hey man, he rolled a 7 with a +5.
Oh, well.
Roll with advantage.
Okay,
Thank you.
22.
You recognize this flower as there have been some growing in the fields around your village. This is a flower, a very, very toxic flower, known as wolfsbane.
Okay. Wolfsbane are purple? Cool.
Yes, they are.
Man, I would know that.
So did you figure out what kind of flower it is? I'm betting it's a daisy.
Yeah, it's. Daisies aren't purple. Daisies are. Well, it depends on the daisy. But most daisies are either white or yellow. This
Oh.
is a wolfsbane. I grew up around them.
A wolfsbane.
A wolfsbane.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
Specifically, it's a very toxic flower that grows near my village.
Like you make it into poison toxic, or like you eat it and you die toxic, or like
Like, if you eat it, you die toxic.
It could be made into poisons if you really tried.
People used to do all sorts of things with the poison. Pretty sure it could be medicinal, right? Like, you can use wolfsbane and
I don't think
medicine.
so. It's fairly toxic. Typically, you need medicine after ingesting it, or you die.
maybe that's what I'm remembering.
That's probably what you're remembering.
It's a toxic flower.
Indeed.
Which would make sense, because they grow in fields. Oh, this poem was just a riddle to figure out wolfsbane. Okay.
Yes, it was.
We grow in fields of purple yields and toxic delight, except for I've never heard that wolfsbane's purple, apparently. So,
Yeah. I made the riddle
Oh.
after googling what wolfsbane looked like. So
hey, you know, me, person, Riley, never heard of wolfsbane. So,
I wasn't sure if you did, so that's why I was like, I gotta make it a riddle. But I also had to make it so
Okay.
you could find it. Anyway,
and that's all I got from that investigation. Yeah, I think that's it. Wolfsbane.
that is as much information as you're gonna get out of that. It's wolfsbane.
Yeah.
well, it
Wolfsbane.
only took several tries, but that's besides the point.
You only took a
You have been
22
sitting
on
here
the
for a
third
good
major
20
test.
minutes trying to figure out where you've seen this flower, by the way.
I've just like sat on the ground looking at this photograph.
Staring
and
at the
like,
photo, going
not
back up to the
color.
thing, back to the photo, to think like you're just, and Togath has been staring at you like, it's a daisy! It's a daisy!
Maybe
Might be a dandelion.
what kind of soil would grow this kind of hydrangea? Like, are tulips this shape? No. Oh, gosh.
Here, in fact, or not.
Now,
In fact,
now we can go back, right?
I should Google wolfsbane.
You should.
I want to know what that looks like.
Can you
Oh,
go
they're
back yet?
cool.
Very toxic, though.
They look like trumpets.
Anyway.
Okay, cool. I think we thoroughly looked through everything that we could have possibly looked through.
As you look back up on the plaque, the words in Undercommon are now shining, like with a little hint yellowish glow.
Okay.
It looks. I would like you to make an Arcana check, and because Bjorn is now
Me?
with you, I will roll one for him. Yeah, but you
Oh,
and
because
Bjorn
I
are
said
making an
wolfsbane
Arcana
out
check.
loud.
Oh my gosh.
That's a 14.
It's okay. He's got you covered.
You guys got me.
Bjorn looks up at this and goes, "It looks like it's trying to do something, but it's not. It requires something else to finish whatever it's trying to do."
I yell wolfsbane
Can
again.
The glowing like pulses and then goes back to a very, very faint glow.
I say it again,
We gotta go
like
find
5
wolfsbane.
times, like 3, like really fast, like wolfsbane, 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 wolfsbane.
It does. At that point, it's just like, no,
Having a stroke.
nah.
Can I reach up and like touch it and see if anything happens?
Nothing happens. You put your hand on it, and yeah, you're
Can
just
I
standing there with your
take
hand on it.
picture of wolfsbane on the.
It seems
thing.
to like dull out when you you bring the picture to it, and it just seems to just kind of like.
Can I
If
look
if
around
this
how
magic
close-
item was sentient, it'd be like, what the heck are you doing?
Can I look around this ruins for specifically wolfsbane?
Or the forest.
You can. You
Or
can
the
certainly
forest.
try.
Like the forest around and investigation.
Yeah.
Cool.
The forest.
That's a 22.
You
My God.
find
Do I find
no
wolfsbane?
wolfsbane. There is none anywhere near here. You haven't seen wolfsbane since you left your village.
Of course I haven't. Because why would I see wolfsbane outside of my village? That's just
I would
stupid.
like you to make one more Arcana check.
24.
That
That's
is a natural
20.
20.
24.
That was a lot better than what I was hoping you'd roll. I wanted you to roll like a 12.
No.
So, well, no, like 12 is what you needed. You doubled that. As you're looking at this plaque, you notice that the words are written in Undercommon, and only the Undercommon is what is glowing. Not the little engraving of the flower, just the Undercommon. As if that is what is enchanted it.
We're gonna have to go find some wolfsbane out there. Oh, this is so sad.
I mean, I'm no size magic man, but say in the tongue of Undercommon.
Oh yeah, I say it in Undercommon. Wolfsbane.
Thank you! I'm just like, please don't leave. I made this whole thing for you to leave. As you say it, Wolfsbane in Undercommon, the engraving of the flower shines bright, and the words shine bright, and then they just, with a quick flash, not enough to blind you, just a whoop, they dim out, and you see manifest before you a short sword on the plaque.
I take it. I look at it first to make sure it's not going to poison me with wolfsbane, but then I take it.
It will not poison you with Wolfsbane. Congratulations,
Cool.
you have a short sword now.
It's not a magical sorcerer or anything.
I don't know, is it?
Oh, Arcana. Do you want to do an Arcana check?
I don't think I can wield a short sword. So,
Is it martial?
Roll an Arcana check for me, please. A short sword is a light finesse weapon. Something more fitted for
20.
a rogue. Did you roll? 21? You, upon taking a few minutes to look at this, have discerned that this is in fact an enchanted short sword. It has a +1 to damage and hit rolls.
I thought it was going to do something cool like poison him.
it does what?
As it's a +1 short sword, so it add one. It's a +1 to hit and a +1 to damage. So if your dex was 3, you would have a +4 to hit and a +4 to damage.
Except for I can't wield a short sword, and you said rogue, so I'm gonna.
The only one in your party who could really use the short sword is Charles. Togath could if you
Yeah,
really felt
okay.
like it, but it's not nearly as much damage as you can get with a heavy weapon. As it's
I
a
don't know,
dex-based
the
weapon.
extra one.
Yeah, it's a dex-based weapon, and his dex is higher than yours, and you get more damage out of the glaive if you really wanted it, or your longsword.
Yeah, I know.
Your longsword is a 1d10 plus 3. Like, that's better than a 1d6
Six.
plus 4. And you wouldn't get plus 4, you'd get plus 3. So. Yeah. So.
Alright, now we can skedaddle Skadoinkle.
Yes, you can.
No,
I
we
guess
can-
I had no reason for bringing Bjorn along.
Dude, I'm telling you. We're
Hey, he really helped with that one Arcana check.
Yeah. Well, he also ruined my encounter.
Yeah.
He did so
Well,
much damage. I was like, I'm gonna do magic missiles just so it's like light damage, but he's still contributing. I just did 7 damage to one guy. Anyway, so you make the trek back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we go back. We go back to.
As you exit, there was nothing there, and you make your way back safely.
Let's go.
You are now entering the town of Salad from the north. What would you like to do?
Well, we gotta go to Eris.
Okay.
Yeah, we head back to Eris and we tell them about
All right. So
what happened.
as you walk in, my favorite adventurers. So I take this as the dead then.
Yeah, all
The
four
four of them that were
Yeah,
there.
the
You
minions.
killed all 4, right?
Yep, 3 minions and the leader.
That was not the leader. That was a pack.
3 minutes and the big guy.
The Fang is still alive, which means your task is not fully completed. Unfortunately. But we are one step closer to finding him now. Because I now know what direction they came from. meaning they cannot be too far, which might be a bad thing, but a good thing for you.
Well, there was some riddle about a purple flower.
A purple flower, you say? I am no druid, so I have no idea anything about flowers. I'm a magic man.
Yeah. Wolfsbane.
Why would you waste your time with a riddle?
Why not?
Got head magic, man.
Head magic? Oh, now you speak my language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It glowed, and I yelled at it, and it glowed again, and then it stopped glowing.
Ah,
Well,
you
I
must
mean,
have said the wrong thing or said it in the wrong language. It happens from time to time.
We tried an undercommon. We got a short sword out of it.
Ooh.
We'll
May I
figure
see?
it out. Yeah, you can see it. And I hold it up.
It takes like 2 seconds to look at this. Ah, a +1 or a sharpened sword. A minor sharp enchantment. Equivalent to a +1 sword. Nice blade. Hands it back. I
Yeah.
see your friend in the back is still a little groggy. Bjorn is still like half asleep. That's why he was out of it for after combat. He just wanted to go back to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
At
close
least
to
he's
3 in the
here. We have
afternoon right
one
now,
that
by the way. You
didn't
guys
even
got woken
show.
up early.
He didn't get too good of a sleep, apparently.
Ah, all that drinking.
We don't even have our fourth here.
Yeah. The other
Yeah, he's probably doing something. Probably trying to steal money from me. And he like does like a quick look
Probably trying to
around.
talk up the barkeep.
Nah, my magic hasn't been set off.
one- Not yet.
Do you know something I do not?
No.
He starts
I didn't.
casting a spell. I must increase my defenses.
That's Charles we're talking about. So.
In which case, you feel a tap on the back of your left shoulder, Togath.
I turn around.
Someone can reach his left shoulder.
There is nothing there.
Anyway,
As you turn back around,
I-
you see, Eris standing there with a mage hand right next to his head, waving at you. Ah, my defenses are very strong.
anyway, I ask her, do you happen to know anywhere where I could get a lance?
A lance? The best bet would be to talk with the blacksmith. He would probably be the one for weapons. I've heard he's in really desperate need for business. You know, some say, from what I've heard around town, is that he hasn't been getting his iron shipments in, so he's been forced to make weapons out of silver. Can you believe that? A silvered weapon. What would you even use that for? So it's not even as efficient as an iron blade. I mean, what do I know? I'm just a magic man.
Right.
Although I do like enchanting daggers. Silver is not as easy to enchant, though.
No.
Not as fun.
Does it have like dispelling properties or something then?
I mean, there's certain creatures it could probably work against. This one time,
Yeah, there's
there was a
None of it's silver
were rat in the town. A freaking rare rat. The only thing that hurt him was the freaking silvered sword that some guy was carrying. I don't even know why he had it. He killed the rat, though. It's pretty impressive.
yeah.
You don't see
silver
many of those
weapons
around.
around
They
here.
normally stick to the
Mhm.
sewers.
Anybody can kill a rat.
Ooh, but this is a were rat.
Where at though?
So what? It's about 1 inch bigger.
No.
Sure, let's go with that.
All right. Do you have anything else for us today to do?
Be on standby in case I find the Fang. Trust me, I'll come get you if I find him.
All right. Well, hopefully Charles will be awake by that
There
time.
you are.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Well, I
At this
thought
rate,
we
he'll be
just
up
had
all
one
night.
drink, but apparently he must have had like 20.
Maybe he
But-
took sleeping drop instead.
Mm. I don't know. Better not be using my name to get free beer.
That was an option.
I'm sure it could probably get him one. I don't know about 20. All right. Can I go to a blacksmith?
So you guys both go to the blacksmith?
Yeah, I'll go to.
Yeah, sure. I'll follow him to the blacksmith. I'm not gonna touch him.
You walk up to the blacksmith. Still pounding away on some freaking nails. Oh, you're back! Tell me, are you gonna buy something?
Fordell, always straight to business, huh?
Hey man, when you're making nails all day, you want an excuse to make something different.
What
And
are
he
those nails made
frustratedly,
out of?
with a lot of anger, slams his hammer down. Doesn't even hit the nail. He just slams it right next to it.
What happens to be what those nails are made out of?
They're last of my iron reserves. I have to reserve it for the nails, unfortunately. I got plenty of silver for some reason. Someone mixed up my shipment. I got a lot of silver.
You think you can get
Paid
me a
the
lamp?
price for iron, though, so I got it at a deal.
Oh, silver's more expensive than iron.
Well, I mean, it is a kind of coin.
You know, I didn't think about that. Do you happen to have a lance I could buy
Lance?
or make a lance?
Never had to make a lance before. I got a few long swords, though.
I'm really looking for a lance.
Let me see what I have in the back. Yeah, as he wanders into the back for a second, I forgot. I said that in my head. He wanders into the back and then comes about. I don't got a lance, but I got a pike. It's kind of the same thing. A little different, but it's the best I got.
Could you make a lance out of silver?
I don't think so. The pike has silver in it, though. It's just...
Could you try?
It would take me a while. I've never had to make a lance before, and the entire thing's not made of metal, so I would have to figure out how to fashion it so it'd be right, and then you'd have certain... It'd be a lot. It'd take me a few weeks to figure it out, at best, and I still have a lot of nails to make.
Yeah.
And once my iron comes in, which it should be here within the next few days, I have a lot more nails to make.
There's a big difference between pikes and lances.
Yeah.
They both have reach.
Yeah.
They both got reach.
So does the
One's a
glaive.
tiny blade and one's all blade.
That's unfortunate. I was only looking for a lance. I don't really need anything else.
Are you sure? I need to
I'm
get these freaking silvered weapons out. I'll give you a great sword for like a good deal.
I already got one of those.
Yeah, but is it made of silver?
Oh, I don't have a great sword.
You don't have a great sword?
I have a long sword. There's a difference. One's is 1d10, the other's 2d6.
Ah. Correct.
I still think
2d6 is probably better than 1d10. You have a better chance of getting better damage, and it
Yes,
should
I
still
know.
use your same modifier. So
Yes, but I don't want to use a weapon that's two-handed.
is that why you wanted the lance?
Yes,
Why don't you want a two-handed weapon?
because then I have to unequip my shield.
Ah, you don't want a two-handed weapon. Then. Well, let me see what I have before you leave. And he runs back into the bag.
Are you looking for not two-handed weapons that do a decent damage?
Mm-hmm.
It's like only lance.
Yeah, the Morning Star
A 1d8 piercing.
and a flail. Battle axe.
What are the odds?
Battle axe you can have is versatile. What?
What are the odds we're gonna run into some type of were creature that we might need a silvered weapon to like bypass immunities for?
I don't know. Let me roll a percentile. You might.
Do I see were creatures in my future?
Yeah,
Actually, I do see were creatures in my future. Can I ask about silver daggers?
Yeah, I got a couple silver daggers.
How much would you say for
A gold piece of
silver
peach. A gold piece of each per dagger.
I'll take one silver dagger. I'll take one silver.
Just one dagger?
Just one.
Alright, that is one gold piece.
Okay. Alright. Cool.
Oh, 1 second. Alrighty. Togaz? You've been gone
Yes.
for a hot minute.
So I gotta. Fordell, how versed are you in making great swords?
Great swords? I mean, I made my fair few back in the day when we had people buying them.
What about long swords? Like, what is your best weapon that you know how to make the best?
I've daggers, short swords, long swords, a few great swords here and there. I've never made a lance before. A few maces, those are a little tricky, but I'd say they're pretty fine craftsmanship.
Do you think that you could make me a great sword that's perfectly balanced to my hand that I would be able to wield it with one hand?
Yeah, the issue with that is all the weight would be in the bottom, and there wouldn't be a lot of weight at the top. If I did that, you wouldn't be as effective.
Well, I mean, I'm a strong guy.
If
doesn't have to
you
be
were
perfectly
to
balanced.
one-hand the greatsword, it would probably do 1d10 instead of 2d6.
All right, that works for me.
I'll have to make it out of silver as it's less dense than the iron. So the blade will be a silver blade, but the handle will be a more dense a more dense alloy of iron.
That works for me.
Alright.
As long as I will be able to wield it one hand.
Because it's custom made, it will cost a little bit more, but you're also using up some of my silver, so 40 gold?
How much?
40 gold.
40? Would you do 25?
Roll persuasion. Mind you, the normal price of a great sword is 50. So he's already given you a discount.
Oh, never mind then. Don't. Can I re-roll?
I didn't even see your roll.
All right, good. I'm gonna re-roll. Oh my god. Okay, that's better.
Is it just not updating on my end? It's probably just not updating on my end. Game
I rolled a
log.
7. I rolled a 7.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Not 23.
No, I am pretty sure 40 is a pretty fair price. I'm already giving you a discount. 25, I'd be losing money.
Yeah. I ain't got the funds for that.
You don't
Can I
have
do
40
payment?
gold? You should have 40 gold.
You got a payment plan?
Oh, right, you don't have 40 gold. Because you spent 20 of it.
Spent a lot of gold.
Yeah. Tell you what. Because I'm really eager to make something other than these stupid, good-for-nothing nails. Sorry. Other than the nails, you can pay when you come to pick it up.
All right.
It'll be a few days, and I'll have to get more of my iron shipment in the next couple of days. So it'll 3 to 5 days.
All right.
More on the 5 side.
That works for me. Thank you so much.
Maybe
Fordell.
3. I'll see what I can do.
All right.
Do you?
Off to Eris we go.
As you walk away, you see that he has this grin, this just smile of glee on his face as he looks over his anvil and he just swipes off a nail, pulls out some throws a thing of silver in the forge, and is just like he's like almost dancing with how happy he is that he doesn't have to make nails because they're the only thing that sells. You made this man's day.
Building supplies. That's fair. All right. I need to go talk to Eris.
All right, you guys go back to Eris. Ah, you're back so soon. It has only been an hour.
All right. Look. I need
don't know
I
what I'm
need
looking
some
at.
funds. I need some funds.
Right now,
Uh.
I just gave you guys some pretty nice magical items,
Yes.
and trade routes are just starting to pick back up.
Well. There's a sword. There's a great sword. In fact, I'll be able to wield it with one hand. If that's pretty impressive.
That is quite the impressive feat. How are you managing that? Are you like super strong or?
I'm pretty strong on top of that. It's getting handmade for me by Fordell.
Oh, finally, someone gave that man a job other than nails. You know, he won't stop complaining about those nails. Have you heard of him play about those nails? Man, he hates those nails.
Yes. But the price is 40 gold.
Okay, how much do you have?
Not 40.
That is a very specific number, thank you. I know how to help you now.
Alright, sorry. I have like 35. I spent a little bit too much.
Oh, that's not bad.
But
I could
also don't wanna
probably spot you 5 gold.
I don't want to spend all of it though. You know what I'm saying? I gotta have.
Yeah, well, tell you what. I'll give you 10 gold now out of your official payment for when the Knoll business is fully over. And it'll just kind of be like taken out of your payment when you...
Alright, that works.
Eris hands you a coin purse full of 10 gold.
Oh. Alright. I'll go back to Fordell and just like forward pay it.
So you go back to Fordell.
Yeah. So
Oh, you're back already. You're not canceling on me, are you?
no, I found some money that I needed. So here's the 40 gold.
Oh, thank you. And he takes it and looks at it for a second. Goes in the back, comes back out. I'll get working on this right away.
All right.
Probably be like 3 days.
Dagger?
What?
Can I buy a second dagger real quick? Just quickly.
Repeat that one more time, please.
Can I get a second dagger, please?
A second dagger. Of course!
Cool.
A normal dagger, right? And he pulls out an iron dagger that he has on him.
Silver.
Oh, my bad. And he tries to do a cool trick, fumbles with it, and puts it back anyway. Like, so, here. He is not proficient with a blade. He's just good at making them. That'll be 1 gold.
Yeah, of course. Here you go.
Thank you. I'll get to work on that great sword right away.
While we're here, do you have any hand axes?
Oh, if you wanted to have forged your hand axe, you could have picked that back up from your previous encounter, if that's what this is about.
Well, yeah, but I don't like. Well, it doesn't matter if it's silver or not.
It's a hand axe. Silver will not affect your hand axe.
No, but it'll surely affect something that hates silver.
Maybe.
Maybe. All right, I don't need it.
I'd recommend it.
I'm already getting. My body's made of silver.
Not the ore. Just the color.
I don't need it. I got the wonderful great sword that's being made for me.
All right.
Out of silver.
All right.
All right, so I guess we go back to the tavern then, yeah.
Go back to the tavern. Stay for another night. So Charles isn't dead.
So you head back to the tavern.
Normal things.
Yeah.
As you enter the tavern, you see Charles in there just drinking it away. He's woo!
Oh my god.
He's wasted, and he's still guzzling down. He's like barely keeping himself like up on the table, kind of wasted. He's just been going at it.
Hey, Tugeth, you should probably take him up to a room or something.
Yeah. He somehow managed to have convinced. I rolled for this. He somehow managed to convince the barkeep to give him free drinks for opening trade routes back up. So he's on his like fourth drink. He managed to get, fifth drink. He managed to get 5 free drinks from the guy. And as you walk in, the barkeep's like, welcome. Thank you. Please. I should not have given him that. I don't know why I gave him that, but if you could escort him to his room, and give him this. And he hands you a large tankard of water, and he's like, give him that when he wakes, and puts it by his bedside for when he wakes up. He's gonna want that.
Yeah. I got him, and I like hook him over my shoulder, and I'm walking.
He tries to like push you away, but he's so drunk he just like misses, and he's just like, oh, and like he's trying to like fight you, but he's like too weak, and he's like he's doing this to your back as if he has his daggers. And he's just like, eh.
Come on, friend, you've had too much to drink.
And I'll pay for the 3. Tugeth has a free room, right? Was that Tugeth?
Yeah, I believe I get free rooms for like
Your
my whole
free
life.
room. So I pay for the other 3 rooms.
Okay. All right. So is that what you do? So you guys go to bed then?
No, we have to eat
How
and
much
all that
is
stuff.
Oh,
we
yeah.
eat dinner? But how
You
much are
can-
those 3 rooms?
Oh, shoot, yeah. I have that up, I swear.
Nah, we need to sit down and have dialogue.
You don't have to, but you can.
Oh.
5 silver apiece. So for 3 rooms, it'd be 15.
Mm.
Togath has
I've
his
15
free room? Question mark?
Yes.
Okay. And the other 4 of you or other 3 of you still need a room, yeah. The barkeep, as you go up, the barkeep explains that Charles has already paid for his night, so it's just you and Bjorn who needs to.
Okay, so I subtract. Okay.
It's 5 silver per room. Are you buying for just you or both
Yeah,
of you?
so it's me and
Just you and Bjorn. who needs to
Bjorn.
get- Yes.
yeah,
So
that's
you,
what I've done.
okay, so that'd be a gold coin.
So,
Wow, that was a way better transaction that I just made to. Yeah, okay, cool.
For a
I
dagger?
already did it, but you did it way easier. I converted a lot of gold. I converted gold to silver and then subtracted the silver.
I was just yeah.
It's
It's there's 10 silver and a gold. So I was like,
Yeah, I knew it'd make sense.
all right. And do you guys get food?
yeah, I need cheap meat though.
Cheap meat.
I stick with my hearty
A
stew.
chunk of meat is 3 silver.
All right, yeah, we'll do that.
As you as you go to order your food and you get your meat, he sits down a full tray of food in front of you, like a full like meal, not just meat, and he goes like under his breath, he goes, I overheard a little bit of what Eris was saying when he went to wake you up. Thank you. And he sets down like 3 trays of food for all 3 of you. The other one already ate, but he
Thank you.
paid anyway because. Woohoo. And he gets
Thank
up
you
and
so
walks
much.
away.
All right, so while we're sitting down, it's dialogue time.
It's
So-
dialogue time.
We gotta have like there's gotta be like a dialogue at the end of each thing.
Nick's
We're
like, we
I don't know-
need more role playing.
We debrief.
No, it just kind of makes sense, doesn't it?
Sometimes depends on what's
Alright.
It does
happening.
make sense. It makes sense to like.
Coming up with like newer session
sense,
things are
like-
really difficult. I'm trying to get you
Well,
more intricate
anyway.
stuff, but the beginning stuff is difficult.
This is more like
Getting into it.
character development. Anyway,
Yes, we're
So-
getting into it.
Eric,
Will be
those,
trauma.
those flowers. What do they have to do with you? You've seen them before.
Oh, they just. I don't think there was a reason they popped up near my village. I don't think there was a
They just
specific
grow there. That's
reason
just,
why they popped. Yeah.
It's kind of
just
like
grow in fields near where
how
I
do
grew
I
up,
describe
yeah.
it? Certain flowers take to certain temperatures and areas better. It's just the climate.
Just the climate I grew up in was very beneficial to those type of flowers, and so they grew.
Oh well, what was the climate?
It was like foresty, but it was near a lot of plains, so it was like a forest leading to a type of plains area. A village near on the edge of the forest.
Gotcha.
I have
I gotta-
44 missed messages.
Yeah, the place that I grew up.
What
I
about
mean,
you?
It was
Yeah, what
pretty
kind of town did you
shabby.
grow up in?
I grew up in an orphanage in Kulov.
I can't say I've heard of that. Where's that?
It's like I said, it's a shabby old town. Pretty far north. Most of the time, people complain it's too cold, but I seem to love it there.
We have the opposite problem. People tend to complain it's too hot.
So does that mean it's southern?
It's leaning towards southern, yeah. It's not as hot as it could be, but it's hotter than, say, where you might be from. You said you grew up in an orphanage?
Yes, I did. The orphanage of
Any
Kulov.
stories that come of that?
Yeah, I have a few stories. I'll tell you a story for a story if you're down.
I can't say I have very good stories, but I'll make a trade.
Well, all right. First one, I need a drink, so I'll get an ale.
Okay.
How much that costs?
The ale was provided with your meal.
awesome.
He gave you an ale and a water, and then because you previously have gotten ale, Aaron got a water because she's never ordered alcohol from him, so he didn't know what to give her, so he just gave her water and figured
Mm-hmm.
if she wanted something out of her, she could get something more.
All right. Well, people see me and they get scared, cause, I'm tall and I'm a dragonborn and all that stuff. Well,
As he's explaining this, you look around the room, and some people have an eye giving him weird darted eye glances. Just a few. Some of the other people knew what he did the other night and are like eyeing him expectantly, but the others are like
Still famous in
eyeing
the-
him like cautiously.
Mhm.
Well, anyway, at this orphanage I grew up, I had a singular friend, and his. Let me find it real fast.
Can I find it first? Can I find it first?
He pulls out like a journal and just starts flipping through it for like names.
Oh, okay. His name was Ranbar.
Oh.
Oh, I
Oh,
forgot. I took notes on something.
I didn't know how I missed over that hat part in the first. Oh, interesting.
He's one of the weirdest fellows you ever meet. He was a half orc, but he was red.
I just read that right now. I didn't see that before. I was like, wait a minute.
I don't
He's
know why
albino.
he's bred. I mean, both of us were orphans. We don't know our parents. But other people also were scared of him because they haven't really seen Red Half-Orc, and most of the other kids in this orphanage were elves or humans. So,
Yeah.
me and him would do all kinds of stupid stuff. We'd run around, and this one time, we were a little bit more hungry than we had anticipated. And we snuck into the pantry of the orphanage to try to get a little bit of extra food. And well, sad to say, we got caught. And the funny part about it is, as punishment in this orphanage, they would take us outside where it was freezing and cold. It's pretty harsh thinking about it, but they would dump water on us.
It sounds very funny to me.
Yeah, make us sit there for a little bit and think about what we did while we're freezing in the cold, and then we get to go back and sit by the fire and whatnot. But anyway, it doesn't affect me because
It doesn't affect you as much. You're resistant.
it doesn't really affect me nearly as much as it did my buddy Ranbar, as he went from red to purple. Let's just say that. He was no longer a red orc for a solid good hour. And he came back in, and the whole orphanage was just dying because he was purple. Reminded everybody of a fairy tale that they told at the orphanage. It was hilarious.
It's very funny.
So what about yours?
What about mine? Well, there was this one funny story from when I was a kid. When I was a kid, my mother, she's an elf, but the way my town was, it was very like a farmy type village where we had a lot of animals everywhere. Draft horses, gooses, chickens, cows, the works.
Geese.
And my geese, my mother didn't usually take care of the animals, but there was a specific week when my father went out on business, and she'd take care of the geese that we held in our backyard area. And when my father got back, counted up the geese and realized that there was one missing. It was a goose that my sister had named Tobias, for who knows what reason. And we could not find him, and we thought he had been eaten by local wildlife for a very long time, until one day, about a month after he had disappeared, we heard a sound coming from the top of our house, the top of like the thatched part of our house.
Mm-hmm.
And it turned out that Tobias the goose had been living in our attic for about a month and had found his way up onto the roof. And it took the entire family, it was like my mother, my father, my sister, and me, and we had to lower the goose down the ladder slowly so that the goose didn't get hurt. But it was quite a sight to see all four of us out on that ladder trying to get that goose down safely.
How long again was it in the roof or the attic?
It was gone for about a month. We don't know how long it was up there, and we don't know what it was eating. But we know that it appeared on the roof a month later.
That's got to be one special goose. Be able
Tobias was a family favorite.
to live that long in a roof? Jeez. What about Bjorn?
Bjorn went to bed. Bjorn's not there.
Oh, he left.
I'm not role playing a story for him. He went to bed. He showed up. He cast Fireball a few times, then he left, or Firebolt, and then left. That was his extent of life.
Basically. Well, it's finally here to something about your past.
Yes, that was a long time ago.
Well, I think it's about time we get around and head to sleep.
We'll see you in the morning. Hopefully, we've found those gnolls by then.
Hopefully, half of me doesn't want to look forward to it.
Why not? Means we can get out of this town.
Something tells me
Back to adventure.
Eris is going to find more work for us to do instead.
Sure, he will.
I think I'll just go sleep.
You guys go
Yeah,
sleep?
we go to bed.
Yeah.
Wild Andrew makes an appearance.
Hello.
I don't think that got picked up. He said hello.
No.
He's gone now. Okay. So, with that, you guys take your long rests and conclude the session.
Let's
Awesome.
And at that, I'm going to end the live stream. Because
But do we level up, though?
you just leveled up. No. You get a long rest,
That's
and
pretty
your
much
hit
what
die and your health points and your spell slots all replenish.
That's all we can ask for.
Daisy!